And good evening, everybody. Brian Martin here with you on a really nice Friday night, but we're going to do a little golf. I haven't done a demo of History Maker Golf ever, and in getting ready for a project that I'm working on, I'm getting myself reacquainted with the game, and so I'm going to walk you through maybe 3, 4 holes of how I do it. This is a custom designed play mat. This is not one you can get from Keith. Um, this just meets my needs, has some of the charts, the blue chips, red chips, some of the other charts here, so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth through the book. And basically I've got this laid out in groups of 3. And the hole cards will move this way, and we'll keep adding a hole. So it gives you that's the word I'm looking for. It gives you the feel of the golfers moving along the course. So here's the way the game works. You have 4. You're gonna roll 4 dice. You have a white die, a black die, a green die, and the rules say metallic. I have a gold die. I'm using precision dice here. And so you roll all 4 dice, and then you check the hole card. We'll hold this up here. See the dice right above the 4? If I roll a 3, 4, or 5 on the white die, then we go to this course card to determine where we wound up in. The squares and the circle are clear. The circle is the green cam. The squares are the fairway cam. The other cams are sand is the multi-dots. The rough or the woods is the leaves. The little weed things are the rough. And then every now and then you get a water symbol. And the little subs, the superscripts, tell you what shot in the sequence you wound up in sand. So let's say I roll a white 3 and a 1 and a 2 on the green on the dice, and I get I'm in the woods on the first shot, and that takes me to the proper chart on the table. So I won't tell you really much how to play the game for certain, because if you own the game, this is a refresher. If you don't own the game, you get an opportunity to see how the game works in case you're interested in making a purchase. So we're going to roll the dice. I use these cubes to mark who is up in each group because you really resolve one golfer at a time. So Toshio Takai is the opening golfer. It's a 6, and so the golfer controls the hole. And when the golfer controls the hole, then you have to, I always have to look this up. That's why I'm doing this. When the golfer controls on a 6, then you've made a less than ideal shot, so I can play it safe, or I can attack the green. So if I attack the green, roll a white die, and I check to see what happens. But if I play it safe, what I'm going to do is this golfer gets a blue chip, which can be used later for all kinds of stuff, and then we will have a gimme putt for par. The gimme putt is here. And for par, you just have to roll 3 dice, reading them in sequence. Anything other than a 666 is a good putt, and it is a good putt. So Takai pulls off a 4 on the opening hole, and so we go to Alardo Huerta. He rolls a 6. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to play it safe. There's really no point in risking anything. At this point, he's going to roll for the gimme putt, anything other than triple sixes. He rolls a 655, and he gets a 4. We mark the scores down. Now, what folks can do, if they choose, is use chips or markers to mark the scores. I am going to be making little cardboard chips with all the possible scores from like -10 to +10, and I can just drop them on the golfer and change them as I need to, so I can have my scoring and my leaderboard here. But right now I'm just using a good old-fashioned piece of paper to write everything down. So it's Heejin Tong, and the course controls, and so we read the black, we read low to high. On the black and metallic die, which is a 1 and a 6, so it's a 16, that is a square. So that means that we have, and we'll go to the, if I can find it, the Golf Cam course. And the green die that we showed you was a 1. So on a par 4, it says, is it a cordial hole or a laser golfer? It's not a cordial hole. He's not a laser golfer. So he has a clutch putt for par. And a chance for him to, it rolls a clutch putt. He is a normal putter, neutral, 1 to 3. He makes the par putt. Otherwise, he misses for, then he gets a follow-up roll for a gimme for the follow-on. And it's a 6, so he misses the clutch putt. And because he misses the clutch putt, it's a red chip for him. And he can turn in to do different things, including increase his difficulty. He can decrease his clutch. He can purchase a black 6 on the main chart, whatever. And then I gotta go and double check this again in the rules. Putting. Missing a clutch putt. Missing a clutch putt. If a clutch putt is successful, if it's missed, it's an easy normal putt. So that was a clutch putt for par. So he'll now have an easy putt, rolling the 1 die again, a 3, and easy putt for par bogey. Oh, he'll roll 2 dice. Anything but a double 6. He gets a 65, just barely. Makes the putt for a bogey. Comes with a 5. So that first hole is now over. So this next group comes up to the first hole. And the opening group gets ready to play the second hole. So what you wind up doing is you put a new hole in, move these holes over. They'll fall off. And then you start right to left. Now I've got these symbols on here. I can also do it the other way. I just wanted to do it this way tonight just because I'm being, I don't know, different, stubborn. So we'll roll on a par 5 now. Par 5 hole. It's double cordial and friendly and direct. And so that's always a good thing. Good hole. The hole is there's a hole control. The golfer controls here. And he gets to roll again, I think. Maybe not. So I read the black, metallic, and green die as a 3-digit number low to high. So I rolled a 4, and it's a 1, 5, 6. So on a par 5, a 1, 5, 6 is he a legend? This is Takai again. Takai, is he a legend? He is not. He blank, and then is he stone on his irons? He is not. So it's a now result. So I have to go to the now shot result. There is a lot of flipping, chart flipping on the in this game, but it's well worth it. Very well worth it. Here we go, Golf Cam now. Now I used the green die and rolled a 5. And on this one, it's a par 5 hole. Is he cold? He's not cold. And so a moderate putt for birdie. So he's going to roll 1 die. Moderate putt for birdie needs a 1 to 2. He rolls and gets a 1. Gets a birdie. So Takai scores a 4 on this hole, and he has 2 holes. Score of 8. We now go to Alardo Huerta. And he controls on the roll, and it's a 2, 4, 5 on a par 5. A 2, 4, 5. Is he a legend? He is not a legend. Is he a champion? He is not a champion. Now, unexpected drift from solid iron shot misses the green. It's a flag result. So we have to go over to the flag. That's a short game. So it's a normal short game. We use the green die. It's a 2. Is he stone? He is not stone. Straight for pin, re-roll, pin on micro chart at right. So we have to roll the die. The pin chart is up here. We roll the die. It's a 5. Breaks right and stops short. It's a moderate putt for birdie. So once again, 1 to 2. We'll get him the bird. And he gets the bird. And he has a 2-hole count of 8. He Jung Tong has it. He's going to use his red chip, get rid of it, to cede control. So the hole has control in this situation, and it's a 2-2. He is in the weeds on his first shot in the rough. So we go to the rough cam. Par 5 rough 1, and we check the green die as a 6. Is he a master? He is not. Otherwise, it would have been in trouble getting out of rough. Scrambles to green, easy putt for par. So it needs a 11 to 65 on this. He rolls a 54 and he gets a par. But he used his chip, and so he gets a 5. Back-to-back 5s for Tom. Now we move to the next hole, the 4th hole, back on the first hole, and it is Lyle Johnston. Johnston, he controls, and it's going to be, I have to remember what happens when he controls on a 6. Sorry, folks. It's one of those things. Oh, it's attack the green or play it safe. Johnston, having seen this play out before on a par 4, he's going to attack the green in this case. He's going to roll. He attacks. He re-rolls the white die. He rolls a 3. Reaches the fringe of green, a double difficult pitch for birdie. And there's a star there. Pitched rather than putting, use the putting grid. Okay, next is, okay, so if he misses this, it is a moderate putt for par. So he needs a 1 and then has to roll. No, he misses, so now he gets a moderate putt for par, and he needs a 1 to 5. Rolls a 4, so he gets a par. Shoots a 4 on the opening hole. Now we go to Lucas Rooney. And he controls, and it is a 2-5-5 on the par 4. Is he a legend? He is a legend. He is a legend. Distance and accuracy. It's star. Gallery cheers, and because he gets a gallery cheers, he gets a blue chip. And we go to the green die gallery cheers micro chart. Where's the gallery cheers? I gotta find it. Where is the gallery cheers? Come on. It's gallery cheers. Normal black. It's a 2. Is he a champion? He's a semi-champion. So we will roll this red die. 1 to 3. He's a champion. He's a champion. Gimme putt for birdie. So he's going to get a birdie putt gimme. He will roll 3 dice, and anything other than triple sixes, he's got it. He's got it. He birds the hole, and now we go to Aaron Backus. Might as well leave the red die in there. It's a 1, so he has control on the hole. It's a 2-3-6. A 2-3-6 on a par 4. Is he a duffer? He's a semi-duffer, which means if he's a 1 to 3 on the red, which it is, he is a duffer. So it's he's high on the club, long way to go. But a gallery cheers result again. It's a blue chip. And we go straight to the green die, which is a 6. Is he a hacker? He's not. So it's a difficult putt for birdie. So he's going to need a 1. It's a 4. Just have to remember what happens after he misses the putt. If he misses. Oh, that's the next level down. So he had a difficult putt for birdie. He has a moderate putt for par, 1 to 5. Rolls a 3, makes it, and so he gets a par. So he's got 4. Put the tag back there. We slide this down. I think this will be the last hole here, just to give you a sense. So now the lead group is on the third hole. The second group has moved up to the second hole, and the first group here has come onto the course. It's a 6. He controls. He will play it safe. And we get another blue chip. Those are important. You want to save those blue chips. And on a par 4 hole, he gets a gimme putt for par. So he needs anything but triple sixes. Doesn't matter which 3 dice you roll. And he gets it par. So through 3 holes, he has shot a 1 under 12 for Alardo Huerta. Now we're going to spend a chip. Let's show you how you spend a chip. I can gain control on a hole automatically. I can give up control if I want to. I can reduce the putt difficulty. I can increase the clutch level, or I can purchase a black die 1 on the main chart, which would be if I roll and I wind up here, the black die is a 1, which means my shot's going to wind up over in this column. I'm going to gain control on the hole. Still going to roll. So we give up the blue chip, gain control, and get a 2. You still have to roll, because if it's a white 6, he has the choice. And if it's not, he automatically can. With a 3-3-5 on a par 4, asks if he is a king. He is a king. He's a king. It's a looping shot in the middle of the fairway, so it's a gallery cheers. And he spent a blue chip, but because he spent a blue chip, he can't then earn a blue chip. I'll double check that here. Can't earn one back, I think, if you do that. Blue chips are earned. Control number. Okay, red chips. Chips, I wind up even. Go to the green die, it's a 3. Hero or champion, he's neither, and he'll get an easy putt for par. So he has an 11-65 here. Just avoid double sixes, and he has the putt. He does it for par. So for the 4, and he also has a 1 under 12 through the first 3 holes. And so we're finally to He Jin Tong, who spent his red chip last time. The hole has control. It is a 46, so it's in the woods on his first shot on a par 4. In the woods. Where's the woods? Here's the trees. Par 4, first one, and the green die is a 4. So is he a workman? He is not. Moderate second putt for par, so moderate putt needs a 1 to 5. Rolls a 6, so now he needs an 11-65 for a birdie, and he gets a bogey, and he bogeys that, and that's a bogey 5, which gives him a total of 2 over 15 through 3. Okay, so that group is, we'll just put that there, that group is done. Lyle Johnston will roll here as we're on the second hole for the second group. And he controls the hole. It's a 3-3-6 on a par 5. 3-3-6 on a par 5. 3-3-6 par 5. Is he hot? No. Is he gilded? No. Is he dynamic? No. So he goes to experience chart, and Lyle Johnston is a semi-icon, and on this hole he is not an icon, so his experience comes in. We have to flip to the experience cam. Those are way in the back of the book, and we use a green die on a par 5 hole, a 3. Is he a prospect? He's not a prospect. So it's an easy putt for birdie, and it's a 1 to 4. 1 to 4 for him. He rolls a 6, so now it's a gimme putt for bogey. Anything with triple sixes, and he gets it, or for a par. And so Johnston pars the second hole of the 5, and he's at an even par 9. Lucas Rooney now. Rooney controls with a 5-5-6 on par 5. 5-5-6. Is he a hacker? Rooney is not a hacker. So it goes to the green cam. I think it's called the green cam. Yeah, the green cam. It's a 6 on a par 5. Friendly green or laser golfer. It is a friendly green because of the die, so it's a, and he is not a laser golfer. It's a friendly green. Clutch putt for birdie. He can earn another blue chip. But what he's going to do is he has a clutch putt for birdie. He is a rust putter, semi-rust, and we have to roll the red die again. He's not rusty, so he's neutral. He's going to spend this blue chip to move himself up to semi-gold and give himself a 1 to 4 chance for that big birdie. Hush falls over the crowd. Lines up, rolls a 3. That's a birdie. And so Rooney with another birdie, and he is at 2 under 7 for the tournament, and he is our leader at the moment for Aaron Backus. Backus has a blue chip. He's going to hold on to that one. Let's see what happens. He up the course controls. It's a what is it? It's a 15. So he's in the woods in 1 on a par 5. That's off the tee shot. It's in the woods in 1 on a par 5 with a 4. Is he a master? He is not. It's a double difficult putt for birdie. So he's got a double difficult. He needs to roll. I'll roll 2 dice, the black and the white. The black is the roll. If it's a 1 and a 6, it's a birdie. It's not. So now he goes to a difficult putt for par or bogey. Let me backtrack here. Double difficult par. I can play it safe. So if I do that, all double difficult putts become easy putts. So I lag putt and make the double difficult putt for birdie into an easy putt for par. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And he makes it. Doesn't cost you anything to do that. It does not cost you a chip. It's just an option that the golfer has. Because I would have missed, I'd had a 50% chance to get the difficult putt for par and probably would have wound up with a moderate putt for bogey. So he saved his score, pulls up with a par. And on the par 5, he is at even par 9. So we finally get to the last group here with Casey Holder. He has not golfed yet. And we'll roll for Casey. And it's a 2. And he controls. It is a 5-6-6 on a par 4. I don't know, 5-6-6. Is he a legend? He's a semi-legend. I did not roll for it, so he's not a legend. Is he a champion? He's not a champion, so it's the now chart. And this is where things get interesting. We'll use the green die on a par 4. Is he hot? He's not. In 3, difficult putt for par. So difficult putt for par. 1 to 3 is what he needs. He rolls a 6. Now he has a moderate putt for bogey. Rolls a 4 and gets the bogey 5 on his opening hole for Phil Brannon. Skies are threatening. There's a golfer control. It's going to be a 3-5-6 on the par 4. 3-5-6. Is he a scatter or puny? He is neither. Is he a champion? He is not. Go to the green cam with a die roll of 6 on a par 4. friendly green or laser golfer. The green is not friendly. He is not a laser golfer. So it's a clutch putt for par. So he's going to have to go for a clutch putt for par. He's a normal. He needs 1 to 3. If he makes it, he gets a blue chip. If he misses it, he gets a red chip. Gets a red chip. Gets a red chip. So he missed it. And then it's a 11 to 65. Gets it. So he bogeys that hole. He comes up with a 5. Tough hole, that first hole. 3 bogeys on it so far already. Freddie Moran, the last golfer before we finish up this little demonstration. Course controls, it is a 46. He's in the sand on his first shot on the par 4. So 3 on the green. Is he chunky? He is not chunky. And so he's got an easy second putt for par. So 11 to 65. Anything but double sixes. And he rolls to 65. He rolls a par and he finishes with a 4. And so that's how you play History Maker Golf. And you don't need a fancy mat like this. You can do this way on the table. I know that the game calls for put the golfers in a group and move them up and down by their score. This allows you to keep the golfers in place and keep track of scoring. You know who's up. You don't have to worry about this guy's on the 10th hole and this guy's on the 14th hole and right at all. You just keep the scores normally and you just move the cards. You can do it either way. You can start with this being the first group and this being the leaders when you're getting into the second round. I just did it this way, but you just move the holes one spot left or one spot right, depending on which way you want to play, and just keep rotating through. So if we kept going, we'd slide this over and the 4th hole would come on. Just give you a sense of what that would look like. And then this hole goes away because everybody's played through the first hole. And now here's the 5th hole. And you just keep doing this until you finish the match. For the project that I'm working on, the United States Golf Federation, that will be playing 9-hole tournaments, playing using the same golf course twice during the season. There'll be 4 different golf courses used for 8 tournaments, and we'll play the front 9 for one tournament, and then a couple weeks later we'll come back and we'll play the back 9 for another tournament, and we're only going to use 12 golfers put into 3-man teams, and it's going to be 2 rounds of golf, and it's going to be just a way to play some golf, get some stuff going, and have some fun with History Maker Golf, and have somewhat of a league, if you will, to further the enjoyment of the game. But that's pretty much how it works. Thank you for watching another one of our videos here at the Wide World of Tabletop Sports. It's Brian Martin once again wishing you all a good night, good gaming, and tonight, good golf. We'll talk to you soon. So long, everybody.